What's going on, people? We got another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream today. We got a watch along for Thunder versus Raptors Summer League, our first look at a bunch of rookies. We are, let me get this scoreboard up. We are up 10 to 1 after 5 minutes, I think. I'll get this up here right now. Where is it? Yeah, I haven't tapped in, people. I've missed the entire game so far, but we are up 10 to 1, and buckets are being gotten by the looks of it. What's the best way? I don't normally use ESPN. I guess that's the best way to angle it, but whatever. Um, but yeah, it looks like we have a pretty strong summer league roster on paper. Obviously, we got a lot of rookies, so we got a lot of drafted players, and that's always going to be a good thing. For a league like the summer league, trying to tap in with who's on the court right now. We got Carlson, JFL, Ochai, Grady, and one player. I think that's Shed. So we got Shed. We got a interesting lineup there because you got the backcourt with with Shed and JFL. So Ochai and Grady as your forwards. I know we got a quote about Ochai being a screening hub. So I guess we're gonna get a bit of a look at that at all. But yeah, 10 to 3 so far. Strong start for the summer league team. I don't know if this matters to everybody the way it maybe matters to me at all, but yeah, man, I remember when the summer league teams used to be good with Terrence Ross and Valanciunas in them, and those times, man, it was a fun thing to have in July. These are difficult times for a sports fan. Unless you're a baseball guy, you're probably not going to be having a whole lot of fun watching sports this time of year, which is fine because get out of the house and have fun and live your life. But it's nice to have these games, man. But the last few years, I think the Scotty year aside, we've been a bad summer league team for a while. So hopefully things change this year. We got Shed bringing the ball up the court. So we got Jacoby not starting. That's interesting. I don't know if he's hurt or if there's an issue. Okay, nice finish from Grady after getting fouled. But yeah, I don't know too much about why Jacoby's not playing, but god damn, maybe it's just a guard thing. But it can't be a guard thing. I could see him not starting ahead of JFL, but if Shed is starting and Shed is a guard, then I don't know. Maybe he's hurt or maybe he's not there for some reason. I'm not sure, people. But nonetheless, good finish through contact for Grady. We got number 3 checking in. That's DJ Carton. Okay, is Jacoby hurt? Is Jacoby Walter hurt, people? Okay. Great play by Carton. Damn, JFL. Throwing lobs to Ochai like he's Blake Griffin. And he can't come down with it. But yeah, it was good defense by Carton. Kind of knocked the ball loose. Grady dove into the crowd to get the steal. 2-on-1 transition. I don't hate the decision from JFL. Grady coming off his screen, misses the shot. Carlson battling for the rebound. But what I was gonna say is though the intensity is nice. Like without getting too detailed of what's going on from a schematic standpoint or anything, it just looks like the motherfuckers are trying hard, which is cool. Carlson comes over from the weak side for a block. I'm interested in watching him play because a backup 5 is a part of the team that we obviously have to figure out. But the main thing is bro, he's 25. He's a 25-year-old undrafted rookie. So the whole thing is like he's not gonna come in and develop for 2-3 years. Like he can either play now or he can't play. I think we got Mogbo checking in right now. All right, so he's the 4. But who is 77, dog? I got to get the summer league roster up. Who the hell is 77? But these are some pretty quick subs from Jamma. Okay, good pass by Mogbo. Carlson doesn't make the shot, but showing a willingness to stretch the court there. Carlson, good shot contest. He looks like he has a lot of the core basic center skills. Like they're not deficient. We'll see if they're actually good enough. But like I know he's supposed to be able to shoot the three. His jumper looked alright on that miss, on a mid range jumper. He has a block already. His contests are decent. Hey, Rio, what's good? This time last year is when I think you started to get active in the chat, starting with summer league games, and we're back a year later, bro. We're back. But yo, I remember you had hella sleepers. You had the end of the bench guys on the summer league team that you wanted to watch. You got any names? My man says Grady Dick looking limp tonight. You know what it is? It's a good joke, but bro, it's not true. It's not true. He got the and one. That was I don't know. See, the thing is, I missed the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, so I don't know if he was bricking a bunch of shots, but I don't think he looks limp. Hey, it's more like a semi. It's more like a semi. Well, hold on. Let's see what we got going on. But yeah, a lot of quick subs. 2-guard lineup so far. We had Shed and JFL to start. Now we got Carton and JFL. Bro, who's 77? I gotta find out who this is. Oh, he's 1 for 5. See, I missed all the misses. Okay, that's not a semi for sure. That's not a semi. That's limp. That's limp. He's right, people. Leo's right. Yeah, I don't know so much. Now, to be honest though, I think with last year's summer league team, bro, there were so many there weren't established young players, so it was just a bunch of random guys. With this team, bro, you just know who you want to watch. I'm not really checking for who the 8th or 9th best players are. Yo, 77 is a lefty and he shot a 3 and he made it. Who is that? Battle? Bro, I don't know who that is. Wait, is he Canadian? I heard that name somewhere, but I don't know. But yeah, we're up 20-5, putting this ass whooping on OKC summer league team. Good to see. Again, so far the subs have been pretty quick. It looks like we do want to get a bunch of guys their minutes, which is cool, which is appreciated. But yeah, so far, not gonna act like you can make any crazy judgments on players, but this Battle guy looks decent. Jameson Battle. No, he's not Canadian. But is Jacoby hurt? I gotta look this up. Jameson is number 77. Okay, Jameson Battle. Yo, what happened to Jacoby Walter? Jacoby Walter. Yo, he was getting warmed up normally 17 minutes ago. Bro is not playing. Yo, maybe I'm missing him. But yo, that last 5-man lineup that I saw, we had JFL, Carton, Battle, Mogbo, and Carlson. Bro, he wasn't on the court. And then the starting lineup was Shed, JFL, Ochai, Grady, and Carlson again. So, bro, I swear Jacoby hasn't played yet. Hey, big up, Joel. Why? Oh yeah, we're getting the Topich highlights because of OKC. Oh, bro, Twitter was amazing today. Twitter was amazing. If you're a basketball player playing in summer league today and you miss a bunch of shots, we know what you're getting compared to, or who you're getting compared to, and it's really unfortunate. Hey, bro, I'm tripping maybe, Rio, but still no Jacoby. But who that? Oh, 22. We got Chomche and Shed before we got Jacoby. Did he get hurt? Okay, JFL, good take to the rim. Oh, see, I guess it was in the first 5 minutes. My bad, people. I guess it was in the first 5 minutes because I checked in, I think, with 5:50 to go. So, bro, I thought the subs were quick, and I'm talking about the subs that I saw 5 minutes into the game. There were subs even earlier than that. That's crazy. I want to see Quincy. Okay, so you got your fan favorite. That's Quincy Guerrier, right? The I don't know how to pronounce his name. Okay, good little make by battle. All the Heat fans were saying the shooter was hero, bro. Every team is gonna have their guy that they're gonna say is that. Oh, bro, Bronny was what? He's like 0 for 12 from in summer league so far, right? Oh, that's tough. Yo, Battle is shooting the shit out of this basketball. 27-7. Yo, Jameson Battle is. Did he get signed to an Exhibit 10? Hey, what's going on, AJ Byte? This is the Oh, bro, how do you get the ball so cleanly? Like you were so deep in the passing lane, you ran past, like you deflected it and kept running without the ball. Look at Battle and these two advanced stats, the impact winning. Yo, shout out to Leo for doing the advanced stats on the Summer League roster, bro. That's a pretty sick level of dedication. And I appreciate that you're bringing that to this community. Now, me, sir, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to go to that length, but I'm going to love hearing what you found. So if you found out any other interesting advanced stats about the Summer League roster, bro, feel free to throw that in the chat. Yo, the Summer League roster is crazy. And like, we've sub 9 players into the game so far. Like, it's a deep roster too. But yeah, shout out to everybody tapped in, 8 people right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Those are the things that help channels get bigger, people. Oh, is that Golke? Is that the guy who shot Kentucky out of the tournament? No, it wasn't Kentucky. Who did he shoot out of the tournament? Was it Kentucky? I think it was Kentucky. Oh, bro, I tuned in 4.5 minutes into the game, right? And he got subbed out already. Apparently he missed a shot and missed a free throw or something. But I was like wondering myself, like, dog, what happened to Jacoby? Because I saw Shed play. I saw Ulrich Chomche. I think that's how his name is pronounced. I saw him in the game, and I hadn't seen Jacoby yet. We got 44. Is 44 decent? Who the hell is that? All right, 18-point game. Raptors get the last possession. And hell yeah. Okay. Step around the bigger defender. Got the shot to fall with 0.3 to go. Really nice job from JFL there to know exactly how much time he had left. Not get phased by the bigger defender. Put a good move on him. And got the bucket to fall. Leo, Battle is 6'7" forward position, Raptors lacking. It's interesting. No, for sure. You know what it is, though, is like we need anybody with upside. Like, regardless of what position they play, we need anybody and everybody with upside because we just have to get better young talent. Like, we need to, even just from this, like, yes, having players to play is good too, but also, we need players that are worth trading. Like, we need to get, like, I look at it this way, right? When you're in the position the Raptors are in, try to get a roster full of like 12, 13 good players, right? Then you can trade 3 of them for one player that's much better than all of them. And then you can do that again. And like, you keep kind of just flipping pieces. When you don't necessarily have great draft picks lined up, but you need young talent, or you need talent, period. You get young players, you develop them, you flip them for better pieces. So that's what I'm hoping for. But this Jameson Battle guy, I'm moved. All right, so Jameson Battle is an undrafted rookie, 6'7", 220. He's 23 years old. Hey, first thing you do in the modern NBA, you look up wingspans. So we're gonna look up Jamison Battle wingspan. Oh, he's got a 6'9" wingspan. So at least it's not a negative wingspan. 11.5 wind share. Yo, BPM in this. Yo, what is BPM? Something per minute. Improved in shooting, 3 points, rebounds all year, go up every year. Man, shout out to Leo, man. Leo's got the research. But yeah, we're up 20. All right, number 44. That's another guy I have to familiarize myself with. Oh, box plus minus. Yeah. Got you. 44 is Amari Moore. Grady passed it off. Okay. I like what Grady did there. Oh, shit. What a pass. But Chomche wasn't really looking because he set the screen for JFL. He rolled, right? And he didn't really like the pick and roll itself didn't turn into anything. But Grady then looked at Chomche rolling and almost like looked at him like come screen for me and let's get a look on the weak side of the play for me. And Chomche wasn't really rolling with it. But I think it's a good example of Grady looking to move off the ball. And then obviously just even being able to pass the ball falling or like falling off balance. You want to see the shot fall. But yeah, I mean, remembering how Grady was last year to this year, I mean, he's a shooter. You just expect the shots to fall at some point. You want to see the other parts of his game fill out. Okay, reverse layup. Pump fake at the 3-point line. Go down the baseline. Finish the reverse layup. Exactly what he just did is something you think he should be able to do at the NBA level for a long time. Yeah, it's just nice to see the game develop. And JFL made the shot too. But yo, Leo, I think Grady, we're starting to maybe get past the limp phase right now. I think we're entering the semi phase. All right, pull up I gotta count how many Raptors players have played because I feel like it's a lot. So I've seen Ochai, I've seen Battle, I've seen Carlson, I've seen Carton, I've seen Chomche, I've seen Grady, I've seen JFL, I've seen Mogbo, I've seen 11 players have played so far. Grady, deep three catch and shoot. Misses it. That was a bit of a heat check. A bit uncalled for considering that like it's not like you've been making shots. You've made some good plays. But yeah, that was a deep three. Oh, hell of a pass by Chomche. It was a good cut by Amari Moore too. Yeah, I saw Mogbo. I think he made a good pass right quickly after catching the ball, which I think that fits within what they said his game would be like. But I haven't seen him do much other than that. Dylan Disu 6'7" 11.1 win share, box minus 10.7, improved every year shooting percentage, 3-point shots per steals, box of points. Okay, say word. I also don't, I think I checked his jersey number. It's 31, so I don't think I've seen him play yet. But that's another one to look for. Oh, we have a guy named Tyler Perry on the team. That's hilarious. But yeah, breaking the game. We're up 37-19. Teams look good as a whole. In terms of guys who look like they're impacting the game, Grady's obviously impacting the game. JFL is impacting the game. I think it's tough because a lot of guys are getting cycled in and out of the game. There's been 14 minutes played so far in this game. There's been 11 guys to touch the court, so that's a lot. Also, might add having Gemma as the coach's team is OD. Yeah, I just realized that because Jamma's he graduated past that. Like I feel like the summer league coach, like you don't really give the front of the bench guys that look. But you know what it is though? I think the Raptors are taking this group of players very seriously, like very, very, very seriously. I think they look at it like, if this batch of young players we have, if they suck, then we're in a tough spot as a franchise. So I think they really want like this group of young players to get maximized, and that probably means giving them ample, like a lot of minutes in this summer league. It's making sure they have quality coaching, and that's you can just feel that it's different. Like even like their whole like message from the press conference about how important this batch of young players is. Like the chips are fully to the middle of the table with these young players. Tyler Perry is the token midget point guard Raptors have every year. I love it. I love it. Always got to be one guy. And then we got Masai on the commentary right now. Obviously, I have my volume all the way turned down because that can't be in the background of this live stream. But if he says anything interesting, make sure you guys put it in the chat. All right, let's. Okay, Jacoby's in the game. Is it? Oh, come on, bro. Great find by Jacoby. It's just Ochai at the basket not being able to dunk. So he wasn't able to finish the alley oop, and then he wasn't able to do that. He's having like I'm a 6'5" power forward kind of a game, like if he was 6'8" and he finished both those opportunities, bro, he would have looked the part as a four, but it didn't work. It was a good pass though. And then we got Battle making an impact again. Bro, moved, and like the shot stroke looks solid. Like it just looks like a good shooting form, and he's made a lot of his shots. And the one he made at the basket too, like it's not just that he's getting clean looks from three and knocking them down. Restoring the 20-point lead. Shanghai Agbaji is a crazy slander name. I love it. That's so funny. Bruh. Shanghai Agbaji is amazing. Good defense by Jacoby there. I mean, like, good effort on defense. Obviously, it probably could have been tighter on the contest there, but that was solid. Carlson setting the screen for Agbaji. Didn't get the look he was looking for, and then kind of just circled around and missed a shot. Rumor is Agbaji moving to Shanghai and changing his name to Fong in spring. Bro, I'll be real. I don't know exactly what you're referring to with Fong in spring. I hope it's not something like wild, too wild. But bro, that slander name is too good. That's tough, man. I hope he has to never play in China for that reason alone. Carlson, catch and shoot from three. That's a bad miss. So Shed is in the game. Jacoby's in the game. Ochai, Carlson, and Mogbo are in the game. Is that Mogbo? No, it's not. It's Battle. I lied. I mean, not that I confused those two for each other. I just couldn't pick out who the player I was missing was. Is Davion Mitchell too old to play in the summer league? Probably, right? Probably. Man, I want to see Jacoby get some opportunities to shoot the ball. He got blown by there defensively. I don't think his effort is bad. He just might be one of those guys who just doesn't have it. Bruh. jump off. Ochai is having a stinky performance so far. This shit stinks. Yo, you know what's funny? So you say this, right? What I said when I saw that trade was, yo, we have like two bets on this skill set, right? You get a young player that's underperformed, and you want to develop them. It's a risk, right? It might work, it might not work. But now we have like basically two iterations of the exact same bet, which is let's take some this guy who has probably some point of attack defense and like nothing else that's established, and just hope something else develops. So yeah, you just hope just one of them has to pan out and you have something. And then yeah, that trade was, it was just like, you can talk through all the different angles all you want, bro. It was just underwhelming. Davion Mitchell needs to spend time in the G League. My boy's about to get some run in the NBA on this team, though. We have a bunch of young rookies to play in the G League. Your ass is going to play like a good 20 minutes a night. Carlson pulling up, finally knocks that shot down. He's been looking for it all day. It looks like he's a big that can shoot. He might not be the most athletic in any way, but he seems to have a good knack for at least understanding what he's supposed to do defensively. He has a block. He has a couple good contests. But yeah, again, he's 25, so whatever he is now, it's got to be good enough. It has to be good enough. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Those are the two things that really help channels grow. So that's what I'm here to ask for. Good ass game so far. We're up 18. A bunch of different guys have touched the court. Good outing so far for Grady. Not so good of an outing for Ochai. But it is what it is. You take the good with the bad, people. You take the good with the bad. Oh shit. Somebody at the floor. Jacoby died for the ball. What happened? Is this a timeout? Is this a turnover? Damn. 36%. What volume was that on? How much was he shooting? Because, yo, some of those shooting performances from Ochai was hard to watch last year. But just last year as a whole was hard to watch. It's like that first little period in this organization's history where we basically decided to go away from Vision 6-9, but we just had all the motherfuckers that can't shoot. That was a hard time period to live through. You know what it is though, Leo? Like when you hear about these weird projects of like, yo, we're going to make this guy play a different position, 99% of the time, that's the end of somebody's career. When you start to take a player that's 6'5" and be like, oh, we're going to explore his potential as a like creating hub, as a roller and a screener. It's like, bro, we're looking at this 6'5" 2 guard that we're going to now try to turn into like a really, really small 4. Bro, that's the end of somebody's career. It happens. It happens almost every time when you see that type of experimentation. And they talk about it. That's the problem, though. The problem is them talking about it. Because when PJ Tucker transitioned, nobody said a word. The motherfucker just started shooting the corner 3 and playing like aggressive ass defense, and he just became a 4. Grady coming off a screen, gets to a spot, knocks the jumper down. Okay, 2.2 is like, it's not a high volume at all. So you like to see. I mean, he's probably going to shoot more threes this year. So hopefully that percentage doesn't plummet. Grady goes to the same spot, takes the same shot, and gets it to fall. He's playing with a lot more confidence than last year. Obviously, a lot more, I think, feel for the game. Like everything he's doing seems pretty natural out there. Okay, pull up 3 from Carlson in transition. Yeah, that was a fuck you 3. That's what he was trying to make right there. Is that Golki? Is 42 Golki? Yo, OKC's summer league team is shit, but it makes sense though because all their young players are actually like really good. Like like they don't need to be in the summer league. Got guys like Jack Golke out here. I like to see Shed do more though. That's somebody who I think has been pretty quiet. Jacoby from the corner, high key gets fouled, no call. Oh, that's not Golke. Never mind. Yeah, if you look at the guys in the roster who could get like cut or waived, um, to free up like the players that we have no use for that are in the last year of their deal that we could get rid of to free up like 10-day spots, he definitely comes to mind. Oh yeah. Yo, we cycled through our two ways last year a lot. Like I know oh, who's the guy from New York, the short guy, the point guard that was like fun to watch in summer league. How did I figure his name? But anyways, you guys know who I'm talking about. He was on a two-way deal and he got cut. We cycled through those roster spots last year. Oh yeah. That's who it was. Marquise Noel. Yeah, last year it was a pretty big failure in terms of the roster spots that we gave to young players. Noel isn't here anymore. Muhammadu Gay isn't here anymore. There's probably a few other guys. Jamias Ramsey isn't here anymore. Like all the random young players that we tried to give looks to, it was done for that pretty quickly. And honestly, it's like it just would have been nice for one of them to pan out. It would just be nice that, of all these little lottery tickets that we got, to even just get like a little $5, a little free ticket, but we got nothing. All those motherfuckers couldn't shoot. And I mean, yeah, but also the most concerning part of that was Noel, because like, brother, if you're 5'8", you have to shoot. You have to shoot. You have to be able to shoot deep threes. You have no choice. But I think Jamias Ramsey is on the Celtics summer league team. Greatest windmill in game I've ever seen. Not because it's actually great. It's because he was so gassed to do it in a 30-point blowout. Okay, Jacoby picking up full court, but low-key almost getting beat. It is what it is. Foul on Jacoby. So that's what I'll say. Like Jacoby defensively, very good effort level, very aggressive. Just looks like he's just not cut out for it. But that's what you want from your guys who aren't cut out to play defense. You just want effort. Now, of course, it's his first summer league game. Who knows if this is actually how he plays all the time? But ooh, good shot contest by Chomche. Okay, he went for an audacious pass down the court. But that was some Jokic shit. I mean, it didn't work because it was a turnover, but it was some Jokic shit. Grady intercepting it back the other way. Good defensive effort. You can tell I think defense was definitely a point of emphasis as the organization as a whole. Grady from the corner misses it. Because the defense was so bad last year, and you could just tell like the team is playing like a team that's been yelled at about defensive intensity for like every practice. We got a 19-point game, 1 minute to go. Jacoby just dribbling the shot clock away. Didn't particularly look like he had many ideas there. Shed has to just jack up the shot at the end of the shot clock. Stinky offensive possession there. Ooh, miss from OKC. Raptors going the other way. Grady looking for his He was looking for Jacoby. He was looking for his own shot initially. Was looking to kick it to Jacoby. Why is this Mavs fan so? That's a drunk ass Mavs fan at this game. Okay. Shed with the alley oop to Chomche, the lob. Couldn't couldn't finish it, but it was a decent lob. It was so funny, man. Jacoby, he's trying so hard, and like the effort is not really panning out. Yo, OKC's the summer league team is shit. This is such a shit summer league team. Boy, boy, boy. 3.5 to go. Last possession of the first half of the first Raptors summer league game, people. It's been a damn, bro. You got a commercial with 3.5 to go. That's really nasty. That's truly nasty stuff. They asked him Shed to play more of a traditional point guard role and play make. Thing is like I don't really even see much of that either. It's just been a obviously, I don't think jacking up crazy threes out of the rhythm of the offense is his game. But yeah, just like not everybody's gonna be able to eat in the same game, especially when in a bunch of people's first game. You expect the guys like Grady to play well who've been here before. You'd expect guys like JFL to play well who've been here before. But yeah, it's all good. We'll give everybody time. I mean, we have no choice. But yeah, shout out to everybody tapped in. We will be here for every summer league game. We will be here for the Canadian Olympic Games. We will be here. Watchalongs are some of my favorite bits of content. I keep lying to the people whenever I'm here, saying that I'm gonna get back to a lot of the other stuff I like to do. I've just been really busy, people. It is what it is. I'm trying my best to carve out the time to do this more often. I do have a bunch of concepts I want to run in the off season, just looking at the Raptors from like a financial standpoint and a player standpoint and all these different things. But we'll get back into the rhythm, people. I promise. I can't promise when, but I do promise that it'll happen. Grady's, I think Leo said he was 1 for 5 to start. He's 4 for 11 now, which means he's 3 for his last 6. So he got his shooting touch back. Shed, last possession, goes to the basket, gets it off in time. I think he gets it off in time and gets it to fall. That's back-to-back quarters, getting a bucket at the very end. But yeah, the Raptors are up 21. This is a blowout. Our team is much better than theirs. Our team, as ugly as it was to watch last year, I'm going to take everything I can get. We're up 21, people. Again, gonna do this count again in my head to see how many players that I recognize. Ochai has played. Jamison Battle has played. Carlson has played. Carton has played. Chomche has played. Grady has played. JFL has played. Mogbo has played. Amari Moore has played. Shed and Jacoby Walter played. 11 players, bro. 11 players have played in 20 minutes of basketball so far. So, like I said, that kind of management of minutes is going to make it hard for anyone to really thrive like that. But it's definitely been good to see how Grady's played and how JFL has played. The issue with Dick and Abaji is technically they should be playing so well that it should look like they should never play the Summer League again, or you could be jeffed out in the Summer League at 28. So I'd say that definitely applies for Abaji 1,000,000%. I think with Grady, because one, it's only his second year, and two, it's only I think he's 20 now, or he's 21. Like I still think it's fine, especially considering like, okay, if we were looking for Grady Dick to be a superstar, then yeah, even by now, you should look like what Leo was saying here. But I think because we look at him more just like, I don't think Grady's going to be anything other than like a role player. And I don't say that to belittle him, because I think if you're a really, really, really great role player, which I think he will be, that's a pretty valuable piece to a team, right? So because that's what we're looking for, or at least in my head, that I think that's what we're looking for. I'm not necessarily mad that he's not playing to this level that Leo's describing. But Ochai, I agree. Ochai should be playing better by now. How old is Ochai? Bro, Ochai's 24 this year. See, that's too old. Grady's 21 this year. Like, that's okay. It's okay that he's playing like this. Ochai is 24 and he's struggling. Bro, is not good. All right, looking at the Raptors team real quick. So you got Carlson playing at 25, JFL playing at 25, Quincy Guerrier, also 25 this year, hasn't played yet. Quickly's 25 too, but obviously not shouldn't be here. RJ's 24, obviously shouldn't be here. Ochai and Carton are 24, they're playing. Scotty's 23, obviously shouldn't be here. Mogbo's 23 this year. And then Shed 22, Grady 21, Jacoby 20, Chumchid 19. So yeah, Davion Mitchell only passed that by 1 year. He's 26 this year. I would have just, because the thing is like, I know a little bit about Davion Mitchell because like I remember when he was drafted, but like when you go to play for the Kings, I'm not going to sit here and act like I've watched your game intently. I'm very curious as to where his game is at now. And like people can talk to you about a player's game. It's just nothing like actually watching the player though. It's just nothing like, just getting a feel for really what they got going on when they check into the game. But yeah, let's check the rest of the schedule out. Raptors Summer League schedule. All right, so we got Denver tomorrow. So Denver obviously is a really good team, which means their summer league team will probably be kind of trash, especially because they just lost their rookie to an Achilles tear. So that's brutal. So that should be probably not a great test. Utah, I feel like Utah's summer league team should be good. They have Keontae George, right? Oh damn, Keontae George against the Raptors. That's gonna piss a lot of people off. So Utah, that'll be a good test. Oh, that's 5 p.m. Eastern. What type of nonsense is that? Man, I'm gonna have to rush home from work, or skip that. Damn, bro, I don't want to skip that. Okay. I don't know. We'll see about Wednesday. But then Friday against Miami. I feel like Miami's probably the thing is, regardless of how good their players are, Miami's gonna go crazy with the effort. Like their heat culture as summer league team will just be at the very minimum a good test to just see the dog in some of these players, because that's what that roster is gonna force you to figure out. Do you have players that have heart or do you not? Yeah, let's see what the Twitter timeline's saying about the first half. All right, so we got some Ujiri quotes. We're still having that conversation about Vezenkov. He had a tough time in the NBA last year. We were trying to figure out what he wants to do. The right decision will be made. I feel like that's considering that Michael Grange's report is that he'll be there. Considering that has graduated into this, yeah, Vezenkov is going to Greece, and we are going to get that roster spot. I think he's a phenomenal player. Had a tough season last season. Those things happen. Great shooter. Whatever happens, we're going to make the best out of the situation. We support him in every way, and we know where the team is going. So, I think with him, 100% what I expect is the Raptors will probably hold on to him because his salary is still valuable in a trade. Um, there's no reason to cut him unless you're getting a really good discount when you could use his salary to, again, acquire something. If you just cut him, he's guaranteed to be nothing. So even if you just get something, it's still worth holding on to him. If he's not willing to give some of that money back, there's no point in just there's no point in cutting him. So he's either going to give us money back, and that's going to help in terms of the cap hit of cutting him, or he's going to get flipped for, again, anything, or he's going to play for the Raptors. So we're going to get something out of this situation, I believe. We got Candace Parker commentating. Look right now, looking like DJ Carton cut and Jameson Battle getting his 2-way contract. Yeah, Carton. That's a good point on Carton, because you want to talk about how Shed has maybe had a quiet day. Carton's in the same spot, and he's like what, 2 years older, or at least 1 year, not 2 years older. And has obviously is a less established player. Like, at least Shed has got drafted. So yeah, it's not been a good look for Carton. The issue with Vezenkov is he's the EuroLeague MVP. Olympiacos offering him a starting spot with the Raptors. He'll get bench minutes, so unless Raptors after first. But here's the thing, Leo, he can't sign that contract as long as he's contracted to the Raptors. So the point is he either has to sit on his ass and hope that the Raptors budge, or he has to give some of that money back. But if he wants to be an Olympiacos player, and that's fine. But if he wants that to happen, he has to get bought out before their season starts. And I don't even know when their schedule runs, when the deadline is, because deadlines make deals. Whenever there's an issue of somebody's got to give some money up or do something like that, the deadline is everything. So I think in his case, whenever the deadline of a transfer window, because I know they operate in a very it's probably closer to soccer than the NBA. Whenever the window ends or the season starts, that's when you can expect something to budge. Can just retire, take the winter off, leave the Raptors maybe with that money on the books. So hold on, when does the but I mean, that's the thing. If he's down to retire and just kill a year, then I still think the Raptors should probably flip his salary. And if he retires out of spite, then to be honest, that's some bold shit. But I wonder for the Raptors too, even if you're gonna flip his salary, it would it's past that time in the off season. It would probably be during the season. So yeah, to be honest, him retiring is, I guess, his leverage. When does their season start, by the way? When is the next year? See, okay, Carlson. Difficult corner three, off balance, not an easy shot. I think Carlson missed his first 3 threes, but he made the last 2. Or at least that's what it felt like. Because he's been looking to shoot that 3, and it just wasn't falling to start the game. Jacoby goes around a screen, loses his handle, almost turns the ball over. Grady goes around a Carlson screen. Almost gets it. A fancy ass and one to fall. Grady looks great, man. Yes, he's missed some shots, but you got to look at it like this, right? He's not a number one option. He's a number one option on this team because this is a summer league team, but he's not a number one option. So the fact that he's not thriving in terms of being efficient as a number one scorer really isn't that big of a deal to me. He'll be doing a lot of these things off the back of Scotty Barnes creating advantages and space for him. But he's playing in a much more, I think, congested space because he's the guy that's the focus, and not the Thunder are here setting up defenses to stop him because it's the summer league. But he'll be playing in a lot more advantageous situations when Scotty Barnes is the guy drawing double teams and kicking the ball to the outside. So, um, in some ways, his job will be a little bit easier as a role player in the NBA. But yeah, if you just look at his game and what he's doing, man, Grady looks good. Grady looks really good. Uh, what we got going on here? Still a 22-point game. Grady throwing a lob to Carlson. It's a good pass. Carlson messes up the look at the basket. Ochai, of course, does nothing with the ball. Good defense by Shed on the baseline. Olympiacos season starts July 19. Okay. So I mean, shit. Maybe he could sit out like an entire year, get his money. Jacoby misses a pull-up three. Grady gets the offensive rebound, gives it back to Jacoby. Carlson again from three. Uh, Based on where he shot the ball, you could see the shot from behind, and clearly it was off to the left. But that's a center, a 7-footer that's shooting with confidence, and he's supposed to be a shot maker. We've seen some shot making today. You see the intent. Again, he's 25. It sucks, but he is 25. But maybe we'll see him get some backup minutes in the league this year. He gets another good look. This time doesn't make the shot from about 5-6 feet away. It'll be interesting to see how the shot making goes. Because, like, again, you look at the game and the game looks solid. But when you're 25 and you're in the summer league, you got to make your shots. So if he misses like this all summer league, then yeah, it's a bad sign. Okay, clearly some good chemistry between Carlson and Grady. A nice little two-man game results in a Grady fading jumper from the mid-range that he can't get to fall. Oh, shit. Shed fouled the shit out of somebody, and he made the shot anyways. It's interesting how the score has kind of hovered between like 16 and 24, damn near the whole game. Like OKC hasn't, like, they're on a 7-0 run, and I think this is their best run, like by far. They haven't even had any moments where they chip into the lead. Their team is shit. Okay, Ochai as a roller, he did it. He did the the small power forward thing. Let's go. Good shot contest by Jacoby. Now the Malachi Flynn situation gets missed, doesn't improve really either. His move cut from the Docker gave him plenty of opportunities last year. I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying. It is kind of an interesting point of stagnation where, like, you honestly have done nothing to earn opportunities, but we just don't have enough guys to give opportunities to. So here, you're gonna play some minutes. Nice. Refs really bailed us out there because it looked like Chomche didn't really have guys to inbound to. Only one guy was there, and he was covered. Yo, they really are serious about this Ochai power forward shit. But like I said, people, Wednesday, that game against Utah, that's the one, people. That's the one. It's a shame. It's a shame the timing, man. Because to be honest, even like most people aren't gonna watch that game at 5 either. Like that's a difficult time for people on the East Coast to watch a game. Like at least put it at 6 or something. That's some premium bullshit, Adam Silver. I lied. It wasn't him. Whoever made the schedule, that's some bullshit for sure. Oh yeah, we got the Canada Copa third place match. Damn, looks like Jonathan David just scored. Canada about to get third place at the Copa. I don't know if you guys care about football or soccer like that, but man, it's a hell of a tournament for Canada. Really, the only team that you clearly like couldn't play with was Argentina, like the World Cup winners. Is that a Malcolm X shirt that he's wearing? Man, quickly got the bag. I wasn't expecting to see 35, but you had to give him the money regardless. You absolutely had to. Oh, dog, Carton. Carton got bailed out by the refs there. He did not do himself any favors. He makes some money on Raptors winning Summer League Championship at 2,200. I mean, yeah, for all the gamblers out there, gamble responsibly. But if you are going to gamble, this is a pretty decent thing to put money on. Battle can't make the jumper. JFL goes left. Really, that's a that was a tough look for JFL there. Trying to make a layup in a crowd would have been better to kick the ball out there. OKC goes the other way and gets a 3 in transition. So OKC is going on a bit of a run. Wait, are they not calling that an and one? Okay, gets his own offensive rebound. JFL. You can tell when in doubt, that guy likes going to the basket. It's a shame for him that he's as tall as he is, because like at his height, a guy who likes going to the basket is just not going to be good enough for that to be their main thing. At his height, you gotta be able to shoot. Dog, Carton's almost getting stripped again. Tries to make up for it all by himself. Tough layup, can't get it to fall. Where's my guy Leo? Yeah, Carton's looking like he doesn't want that two-way spot at all. You know what it is though? From a numbers standpoint, we're just in a tough spot. He's definitely doing his job though. But I look at Chris Boucher, obviously Bruce Brown, but Chris Boucher, Bruce Brown, Vezenkov, those are 3 guaranteed contracts right now that like we should be looking to move. And the fact that it hasn't happened already yet means that probably would happen during the season. But yo, like Chris Boucher, right? Last year didn't look like the coaching staff liked him. Okay. Oh my God, Carton. Oh my God. Great steal and then a turnover immediately, and JFL had to clean up his mess getting another steal. But the ball got turned over 3 times in 2 seconds. That was crazy. Yo, dog, Carton pisses me the fuck off. JFL has to take a bailout three at the end of the shot clock. Battling for the rebound. Oh shit, Chomche. Oh shit. Battling for the rebounds. Mogbo in transition. Finds Carton. Please don't do anything wild. Please don't do anything wild. Gets fouled. Let's go. Oh no, he's definitely a bad contract. But the point is like he has no place on the team. You just flip that for somebody else who's like, let's say not like however good or bad you think he is, get somebody else that's of his level that at least has a chance to play maybe. But bro, as rough as things got last year, they still didn't want to play him. It still never really seemed like they wanted to play him. So at least get somebody who can give you a shot. Like take on or honestly, take on an even worse contract for draft picks. That's another way of looking at it. But Boucher's contract, gotta flip it for something. Bruce Brown, bro, again, like maybe you hold on to him on the off chance that all the young players on your bench are shit. But if anybody starts to show signs of life, get him out of here. Like, what are we doing? He should get an opportunity to play for a winning team. That's what I'm saying though, Leo. Like you gotta take something of equal value back, but like go find somebody that's making 10, $12 million a year who also is not really like liked by their team and just shuffle the deck, see if you can get somebody who has at least a chance. Because it looks like Boucher really like, but they don't want to play him. Especially now that we have Olynyk. We have Olynyk. If Pirtle stays healthy, yeah, Boucher is not playing. Yep. Flip Boucher as an expiring. And then obviously Vezenkov also as an expiring. Like, yo, think about it this way, right? Bruce Brown is making 23. Boucher's making what 12, so that's 35, and then Vezenkov is making 6. You got $41 million in expiring contracts. Go find go find somebody who's up against the second apron who has a really bad max contract, and let's go extort them for some draft picks. Like that's how I kind of look at those contracts. Even though the players aren't really worth that much, try to find the best opportunity you can to get some type of young talent. And if you can't get young players, go get some draft picks. Also, for what it's worth, right? Random hypothesis. I think in the era of the second apron, that draft picks are going to start to become more important and more valuable because for these teams that are trying to be good, you're going to have your couple players you pay big money to, but you're going to have to be able to get valuable minutes from guys on rookie contracts. Like this is kind of about to lean more towards the way the NFL is about rookies. In the NFL, they look at young as rookies and draft picks. Like they're just much more valuable because like if you can get a rookie to play on a good team, that's worth so much. So even just the potential of making that happen is worth so much. So I think that's going to start to happen more in the NBA because, bro, if you all look at all these teams dumping pieces to get down below the second apron, like, yeah, the league, I'll put it this way, right? What's going to happen is somebody's going to get good at getting rotation level minutes from draft picks consistently. And that team is going to start to stand out because of the second apron and all the other good teams having to dump pieces. So you're going to see some good teams with some pretty shit benches. And then you're going to see a good team that finds a way. Okay, you got Chet iced out. But you're going to find a good team that has a good bench because they figured out how to get minutes consistently from rookies. And then that's going to start to pivot the mindset of, hey, draft picks are important because we need to be able to get cheap talent, cheap playable talent. And that's when things are going to get interesting in the NBA, I think. The rumor is no one is willing to give up a first for Bruce Brown unless they take a bad contract like Wiggins 3 years is going to create cap problems. Actually, it's true. It's interesting. Like, I'll have to do some number crunching because it might be bad for our cap space, but it might not be horrible. And again, if somebody can make it worth our while, we can get draft picks back. Good play by Carton there. When you criticize somebody, you got to give credit where credit's due. Good floater, little push shot there. But yeah, Chet's got the Pat McAfee sleeveless shirt with the little ass chains. It's an interesting look. JFL from the corner misses the shot. Damn. I feel like our rebounding is kind of shit. Like Chomche is obviously he's pretty slight. He's pretty young. He's kind of struggling on the boards. Carlson also I don't think has been that great on the boards. He looks like a pretty lightly built guy. I feel like that's probably what's going to make this team lose at some point. Not that there's really that many teams anymore that are like super physical, but bro, I feel like this team's going to run into somebody who's just going to smoke them on the boards. And that's what'll stop this team from winning the ever important Summer League championship. Okay, Mogbo finds a good look for Battle from 3, who misses the shot. But yeah, Mogbo's had an interesting game. I think with him, he's not forcing it. He's kind of letting the game come to him. He's not really done anything crazy, but I don't really think I've seen him make a mistake. Like, he's probably one of the players that's made the least amount of mistakes on that team. Made a couple good passes. I think with him, I think he's also 23s. Oh, okay. I think he just made his first mistake. Not mistake, but he got smoked at the point of attack. He got blown by whoever that was. Got him good with the crossover. Battle with the reverse layup. I'm telling you, Battle looks good. Battle looks like a player. Okay, JFL. Okay. JFL tried to put that guy on a poster. Oh, he went for violence there, bro. If he banged on somebody that big, oh my God, it was close too. Let me see this replay. I got ahead of steam. And I don't think that guy got the ball. I think he got all arm. Actually, I lied. He really didn't get anything. He just put his hand up and JFL almost dunked on him. That was crazy. 100%, man. Let's go. It's a 12-point game. OKC finally got a bit of a run going, and they've sustained a bit of that, a bit of the momentum from the run. But yeah, they're just not that good of a summer league team. It is what it is. It's summer league basketball. Everyone's a little bit shit, but there's still levels to it. And that team has way too much good NBA talent. Like these are just random G League players. JFL to try to beat the buzzer from 3 at the end of the third. Effectively bricks it. And we have a 12-point lead going into the fourth. We're about to see this poster attempt again. Bro, that was so close. That was so close. That would have probably been dunk of the summer league if it happens. He got up there. He was going with force too. It wouldn't like not all posters are made the same, right? But when the person finishes the dunk with some violence, it really hits different, and that's what he went up to do. He came damn close to actually making it happen. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. We will be here for the other summer league games. The Wednesday one might be a bit tight from a timing standpoint, but we will be there. We will be here for the Canadian Olympic Games, and we will be here for a bit of coverage about everything. Team Canada, the Raptors. Before that, um, shit. What are we gonna get going between then? I think in August, like after Canada's game goes on, I want to get a series going called I don't know what I want to call it yet, but I want the whole thing being like kind of reverse engineering a lot of people's like dream teams for the Raptors. So like everybody wants SGA or Jamal Murray or like any of these like star players out there. And I named the two Canadians, but there's other ones as well. Of just like looking at the roster and saying, okay, in the next 4 years, let's say, damn, what would have to happen to actually make those moves possible? So like, who would the Raptors have to, trade at some point? What assets do they have between now and then? What kind of roster? And then like, even bigger than actually just acquiring the player, like what would you have to do between now and then for it to even make sense to acquire the player, right? Like, let's say you want SGA on the Raptors. He's going to be a free agent, I think, in 3 years, right? So then the window to trade for him is probably in 2 years. So then you have to position yourself to be a contender in 2 years. It doesn't make sense to trade for SGA if you're shit. Uh, and you probably won't even have enough to do so anyways. So you got to get good. So even just thinking about it from that standpoint, and then obviously talking about the other team, like what the hell would have to happen for OKC to want to trade him? Which in that case would be that he's refusing to sign an extension. Okay, so then what would have to happen for him to refuse to sign an extension? Just like looking at things from this standpoint and like really unpacking everything. Okay, the board glitching in the background is pissing me off because it's so much of a distraction. Okay, Grady pull up, gets it down, gets it to fall. OKC is going on a run. Nice to see Grady trying to step up to settle us down a little bit. OKC gets another corner three to fall. It is a 10-point game, and they're pressing full court, people. Amari Moore is in the game. Brother, get past half court. Carlson. Dribble handoff to JFL. Okay, Grady gets the offensive rebound. Gets fouled. Nah, just because, bro, that's a pretty high bar, bro. Like, not most players just don't get to that level, and I've seen nothing from Shed to suggest that he will. So hopefully he does, but I don't think so. If you looked at the Olympics selection, if he was cooking Drew Holiday and AD at 72, obviously his miles ahead of Scotty Barnes was legit number one. I hear you. Obviously, I don't know much about Flag. I heard about what happened, but yo, elite talent is elite talent, and somebody doing that at 17 just it says everything about who he is. And 100%, bro. I personally like. I think for Scotty Barnes to be a true number one, things just have to go so perfectly with his development. And I'm never a fan of predicting outcomes where things have to go perfectly for your outcome to happen. I just don't think that's a great way of going about things. But yeah, man, if you're 17 and you're doing well at that age, you can simply look at the other players and say if they weren't doing something similar at 17, then they're not on the same level. But yo, I heard they're calling Cooper Flag the main event because he's from Maine, and I think that's jokes. Like that's amazing. Amari Moore in transition gets the shot to fall and one. And yeah, it looks like this unit is settling things down. Bro, this glitch is aggravating. It's making it hard to focus on the game. He makes the free throw. $13-point game. Mogbo gets the rebound, springs us in transition. Grady goes along the baseline, goes for a floater, and gets a charge called. Good play by number 14. That's just really good defense taking the charge. Think he kind of knew that Grady can only do so many things from that position. Got in the right spot, took the charge. Kyle Lowry would be proud seeing a short guard taking a charge. And Grady checks out of the game. Probably gonna get a few minutes of rest before finishing the game. So it'll be interesting to see who checks in. And it'll be interesting to see if Jacoby finishes the game. Because he hasn't really looked like a person that should be on the court to finish a game so far. But obviously, they'd be useful minutes. So do you prioritize development or winning the game? That being said, it could also be a blowout by then, so we may not get like a finishing lineup. But Jacoby has the ball, pulls up from three. A really bad miss. Chomche gets the rebound and gets fouled. And he looks a little bit pissed off at whoever tried to contest that shot. Didn't like how aggressive they were, I guess. Chomche from the free throw line. I don't know if he's a good free throw shooter or not. We're about to see the form for the first time. I'll be real. It doesn't look good so far. Whoa. The form was okay, but bro, air ball from the free throw line. What the hell? The form is a little short and choppy. But bro, that's a bad miss. And misses the second one too. That guy looks like a raw basketball player. Hell of a play by Jacoby Walter, though, hustling for the offensive rebound and getting the 2 points. Jacoby rushing. Yeah, bro, you can tell with that shot he took, that three, he was just looking to get a shot up. He's like, yo, I haven't really got a chance to shoot the ball. I have a bit of space here. I'm just jacking up the three. Jacoby's driving, gets stripped. Chomche fouls the guy shooting. Damn. Rough couple possessions. Moving like a 2K My player. Hell yeah, bro. He's forcing the agenda. He needs to let the ball come to him. Facts. KJ Williams from LSU. Oh my God. Jacoby stumbles off the inbound. Comes off his screen. Hands it to Jamal Shed. Grady. Oh! What did they call there? Did they call it carry? What? What did they call there? He went to bang on somebody. Didn't work. What did they call there? Oh, it's a travel. Damn. I think StreamYard froze, but it is what it is, people. That happens sometimes. I don't know what it is, but StreamYard just does this every now and then. But my audio always works through the freeze. So I'm still here, people. We're going to get these comments up in a second. But yeah, man, the guy airballed the first free throw, missed the second, bro. It pissed me off. Chomche just got switched onto the perimeter, though, and he looked pretty comfortable on the perimeter. So at least there's that. Really good shot contest there. Arguably could be a foul, but I'm glad they didn't call it. Grady, catch and shoot, deep three, misses it. That's the second heat check of the day, and that one also, just like the first one, didn't fall. Yeah, those heat checks are not it. Those heat checks are not it. Bro, StreamYard bugged out. Took me right off my stream. What the hell? Oh, I didn't even realize that I completely took the scoreboard off. There we go. Gonna be a problem in the paint, blocking and defending. Bro, you see where the defensive potential is at. And again, with the 57th overall pick, if you even just get a rotation level big, but that's a win. So, bro, get us a backup center. That's one chance at a backup center. Carlson is another chance at a backup center. Do they have anybody else? Oh yeah, bro, we've had a crazy journey with backup centers, bro. Jonte went and got himself kicked out of the league because of some dumb shit, right? Koloko got basically retired from basketball because of some medical shit. Like, how many times have you seen a team lose two players at the same position, like both their lottery tickets at one roll, to like both non-basketball related things? That was wild, bro. It's a single-digit game. The guys that didn't play yet are probably not doing well in practice. They're likely not even G League material. That is true. So Guerrier or Guerrier, it's a bad sign that you're not playing yet, buddy. Jacoby gets a shot to fall, mid-range pull-up. Good to see. I think that's his first like scorer. Like it was his first moment looking like a scorer in this game, so that's nice. Jonte is an idiot, bro. Jonte is definitely an idiot, bro. Like, that's a crazy opportunity fumbled, just as a human being, over some of the dumbest shit you could do it for. Oh, illegal screen on Chomche, man. What the hell? Yes, Jacoby should be doing them too. Hell yeah. Whoa, Canada lost? Bro, don't kill me. Luis Suarez scored in the 93rd minute? Bro, fuck my life. What is this? And Alfonso Davies missed a penalty? I mean, sure, but then at that point, getting in debt to the mob is still some idiot shit. Jacoby missed. Oh, wow, what a pass almost. Bro, the fact that he went to even look for that pass and almost made it, he completely missed the easy opportunity he had to kick it to Grady. He had no idea he was there. But the pass he made to like recover from that was almost really fucking good. Wow. Oh shit. What the hell? That's obviously a foul. Why are they complaining? Flagler. Flagler has been hooping though. It's the one guy on OKC that's kind of stood out. Wait, why is he going on the bench? Oh, it's a timeout. Oh, he's not going to the bench. That's just where he's lining up out of the inbound play. Carlson from three knocks it down, bro. That's my stretch five. That's my stretch five. That's a mini Olynyk right there. I lied. He's pretty different, but I mean like a shooting five that looks pretty comfortable with the offensive side of the game as a whole. That's my young center there. How did Chomche score? Are you asking me literally how he got his point? Like, let me see. How many points did he score? Did he score? Nah, bro, my guy got 0 points. Are you asking how he played? Yeah, dude, Carlson is okay. Like I've been very happy with what I'm seeing. I think I miss what Grady just did, but they're picking him up. Hold up. This is what I missed. Oh, it's a good finish. And one. Your thoughts on Quickly and Brunson's contract? You asking me about them individually or them in comparison? Because like, okay, if you're gonna compare the two contracts, right? Brunson's done far more than Quickly, and the fact that those contracts are even like within the same ballpark, um, of course, doesn't line up to who they are as players. But you have to look at how unique of a situation the Knicks are in, right? They have a player that's willing to take a pay cut. That's already unique. You are able to basically assemble a team full of his boys um, with the Villanova crew. That's unique. And then you're in a market like New York where if you can become the man, you're going to benefit from so many different ways. So taking a pay cut actually aids you in your pursuit of being the man in such a huge market. So like, bro, you just can't compare those contracts. Like the Brunson situation is so unique. Obviously, it's a great deal from New York standpoint. If you talk about the Quickly contract in isolation, you look at the number and it's an overpay and it's like really like not the deal that you like to see. But again, like you have to look at things contextually. In context of the Raptors, we let Fred VanVleet go for nothing because his overpay was ridiculous. We had to trade Pascal for obviously trade compensation that didn't live up to his value because we let his contract run down. We've gashed so much value as a franchise because of bad decision making that when you get a guy like Quickly for OG, you just can't let him leave for nothing. So the reality is you had to give Quickly whatever he wanted, and that's a part of the failures of previous off seasons. But bro, and again in isolation, yeah, it's not a good number. But given the situation the Raptors in, they had to. The Raptors are in. They had to do it. Bro, Carlson is look. He looks super smooth. Like everything looks comfortable. Good effort defensively. Um, he had a block. He had a couple good contests. Obviously, like he's pretty light, so he moves well. Shoots the shit out of the ball. Not like he's shot a crazy percentage or anything, but he's been really aggressive looking for his shot. Like that's the thing you have to like factor in when you think about how well a player is shooting. Is like how aggressively are they looking to shoot? This guy's looking to shoot the ball whenever he gets an opportunity. So the for that to be the kind of skill set that your center has is really good. Again, the only thing to be cautious about is that he's 25, so like he should look good. If you don't look good, that's a huge problem. But yeah, Brendan Carlson will stand. Some of the US needs to know is our first game of the benchmark needs to step up. It's true. We're going up against a really bad team, bro. Like this OKC Summer League team is really bad. Ochai, that's the concerning one. Good pass from Ochai. As I say that, Grady goes to the basket. Well, Grady looks so much better than last year. It's a thing of beauty. It's so good to see. Damn, I dropped my phone. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Those are the two ways that channels get bigger, people. So make sure you guys do those things. Yeah, Raptors got a 19-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Double from Grady, 18 and 10. We will be back tomorrow to watch them play Denver tomorrow. Hopefully that's another blowout. Grady comfortable now. Kyle Korver, you know what it is? But his game is not like Korver's. His game is fuck. I don't want to say anything stupid. Woo! Made good passing, bro. I don't want to say anything stupid about Grady's game, right? But to be honest, like he's like a fuck. It's like he's like to me, he's like tall Tyler Hero with less stupid, not with no stupidity. Like if you took Tyler Hero, you made him taller, you took away the stupidity. I think that's probably the best way to describe Grady's game. But also, the thing is, when you make a player taller, you take away certain athletic traits. So that's part of it too. Like, it's not like he's just like a much better Tyler Hero. Like, you take away some of the athleticism and like twitchiness that Tyler Hero has that Grady doesn't. But like, so when I say taller, I'm not just saying that as a positive. There's a give and take with being taller. But bro, he doesn't do any of the dumb shit that Tyler Hero does. Yo, so here's what I don't know if you caught this, right? But when I said when I'm talking about Grady's game that I don't want to say anything stupid, like this is in my head because like if I tell you like, yo, he looks like Reggie Miller, right? It sounds wild. And I don't want to set the bar too high. So I just couldn't say what I really wanted to say. Uh Grady is kind of like a mix of Reggie Miller movement wise and a bit of Hayward. Bro, like it's not like Kyle Korver, JJ Redick shit, which is what people talk about. But yeah, man, shout out to you. Basketball Rewind. Anytime, bro. I'm a little bit more attentive now. I got time. I'll do it whenever. Um, yeah, just whenever it suits you, bro. Whenever it suits you. Let me see. Make sure I got it. I just messaged you from the personal account. That is true. That is true. Have you been watching most of this game, bro? Nah, it's true. DJ Carden finished the game pretty well. There were some stinky moments before that, though. Yo, I'm telling you, Flagler's the only one that's been hooping on OKC. Half in, half out. Okay, yo, what do you think about Brendan Carlson, and what do you think about Ochai? Ochai. Ochai on death row contract wise. Hey, Ochai hit a three. Yo, it's crazy with Ochai. It really is what? It's it's really Project Bruce Brown when you hear about what they want to do with this game. Well, we won by 25. That was nice to see. OKC Summer League team is pretty shit. Ours is pretty okay. We saw 11 players touch the court. If this team actually wants to try to win, they could probably trim that down and get a bit more of a cohesive team. But yo, like we had good performances from some of the players we expected from. We had a guy named Jameson Battle come and hoop. That was cool. I learned about a new guy. Um, Good performances from Grady, JFL. Stinky game from Ochai. Finished it with a three though. Carlson looks decent. Carton had a pretty bad game until the end, I think. Bro, why don't show me Canada shit, bro? I don't want to see. I don't want to see Canada lose the game to Uruguay. Carson's what is every a two-way contract share? You'll give you a bit of boost on the third big spot while Ulrich builds up his experience. Oh, Shaq's so bad he's only making threes and garbage. Yo, bro, it's bad. It's so bad. Free AJ Mitchell and Dylan Jones. Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. Your team is too good in real life to be good at Summer League, bro. It is what it is. Oh, 100%, bro. That's what I'm excited for. The Raptors have been pissing me off. It's the Canada team that I'm most excited for. Being weekend should just roll with the other Summer League games till you're ready to sleep. Yo, I hear you, and I appreciate that you want me to keep streaming, but bro, I'm gonna end this pretty soon. That's love though, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the stream. That's how channels get bigger. I'll be back tomorrow. You think Sasha starts with Brown day one? I think Sasha should start if he's a Raptor. But I don't think he's going to be a Raptor, so I don't know. I don't think so. And then if you're saying starts with Brown, who are you saying goes to the bench? Because, like, Barbecue and Pirtle has always been 4 starters. You know they want to pump up that value. No, 100%. 100%. Bro, OKC's too good in actual basketball to be good at summer league basketball. Yeah, bro, I hear you, but like, oh, you're talking about Brown. Oh, you're saying, do you think Sasha starts with Brown there on day one? Oh, that's tough. That's interesting though, bro. They have 2 guys. It's 2 guys that they have to try to boost value with. Brother, we're never gonna be able to salute the flag, but it's not gonna happen. I'd love for it to happen, but it's not gonna happen. We're gonna have the 11th pick in the draft. Mark my words. You may not believe me. You may not believe me, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna have like the 11th pick or some shit. But yeah, no, they do have 2. They have Brown. You want to pump up the value. You have Vezenkov. You want to pump up the value, and then they hate Chris Boucher, right? So you have, I think, $41 million in expiring contracts. You got to figure out something to do. And it'll be interesting to see how they pull it off. What I'll say is it really doesn't look like Masai is like. I'll be real, like I don't know if I trust him to make the most out of this situation. Not because, and it may not necessarily be because of like the fact that he's washed or he's done as a manager. I just don't think that like. I mean, maybe he is. I can't lie, but like, I just don't think that we're in a position where, like, specifically with the pieces we're trying to move, that we even like have any opportunity to act like these players are like great players. You know, like. To this point, Boucher is not even getting rotation minutes as bad as the team is. So you can't, that's not really a workable situation. Vezenkov doesn't even want to be here. That's a pretty unworkable position. And Bruce Brown just is what it is with Bruce Brown. Like, Bruce Brown is catered to play with, an established team. Or like, he's well suited to play for an established team. And that's not what we are. So when we play him, if anything, as a team that's not really well suited for someone like him, we're not going to do much to build his value. Like, if this was like soccer and we could just loan him to a good team for like 2 months, let him play there, boost his value, and then trade him, that'd be awesome. But we can't. So like, it is what it is. Pretty unworkable situations, all of them. But like, yo, how many draft picks do you think it would take to take on a really bad contract? Like, I'm talking like Andrew Wiggins bad. Because whatever it is, I don't think Golden State would pay it. But I just want to figure what that is. Figure out what that number is. Also, we got to do some financial breakdowns on the channel to really see how much bad money can the Raptors take back. But that's the thing, though. For that reason, he almost like it's the expiring deal that's more valuable than the player because of how high the salary is. Like, we have to take back a bad contract. Wiggins makes you too good. That is the problem, bro. I don't think we're actually going to tank. So I don't think Masai is going to view that as a problem. Andrew Wiggins, I wouldn't take a pick unless it's unprotected because they can go into a rebuild at any time. That's a good point. You would definitely have to look at Steph's contract and Steph's situation when you think about draft picks. If you take a bunch of Golden State picks in 3 or 4 years and they're all like top 5 protected, but you might not see those picks until 7 to 8 years. Oh, they can't aggregate players for second apron teams. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, it's tough. Hey, package that 41 million together, take on the shittest contract you can take on, get some draft picks, and call it a day. But yeah, we're gonna get into all that type of stuff later. Shout out to everybody tapped in right now. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm calling it quits for this stream, but we will be back tomorrow. And again, I say this every time I come back, but like, I think I'm finally ready to like really commit to this streaming life. But maybe I'm not. That being said, though, people, this week I hope to get back on my shit because I know I'm going to be doing the watch alongs. I know we're going to be doing Canada Olympic stuff. So to get back into the swing and things, definitely want to do some of my more like topic based stuff, whether it's the financials, whether it's working the trade machine, stuff like that. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, first round picks after 3 years turns into 2 seconds. The problem the Golden State picks you. Blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't do Canada versus the Avengers because they played at 10:30 p.m. If you're a working human being, you know how unworkable that is? The hell? But yeah, we're gonna figure it out, bro. I'm saving taking days off for when Canada actually plays. Shout out my employer. If you'll never see this, but I called in sick. Trust me. If you come back to look at this, and you see that I was on a live stream when I said I was sick, trust me, I actually was sick. Olympics basketball. Hell yeah, bro. It's going to be really good. I'll be real, though. Has anyone watched France? Has anybody watched Wemby and Gobert in a non-three in the key environment? Because, bro, that sounds ferocious. That sounds like a really difficult situation to score on. So if anybody has watched that, let me know. But that's what I'm looking forward to. Like I said, though, people, we will be back. Definitely for the Olympics, definitely for the Summer League. Definitely going to try to do more topic-based stuff, but we'll see how that goes. Again, on the way out, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that's that for today. Peace, people.